Hello, my name is John Burke, and with my advisor, Dr. Pamela Smith, I'm presenting my honors thesis on the effects of a first impression and linguistic abstraction on power. Perceptions of one's power can affect one's social standing and occupational success. Researchers have shown that abstract language communicates power. The more abstractly an individual speaks, the more powerful they are perceived to be. For example, a recent study has shown venture capitalists invested more in entrepreneurs who spoke more abstractly. However, perceptions of power do not occur in a vacuum. Research has also shown that the valence of initial impressions also influence perceptions of power. That led us to our research question. Are perceptions of a person's power affected by both the language that a person uses, whether that be concrete or abstract, and the valence of the initial impression they convey? To examine how linguistic abstraction and first impressions interact, as they would in real life, we asked 386 participants to watch a video which included a positive or negative impression, and then read an abstract or concrete response. In the 1-minute video, an actor posed as an applicant for a reality TV show. To provide a positive impression, we asked the actor to appear friendly and warm and read off a script that contained positive past experiences. For the negative impression, we asked participants to appear cold and read off a script that contained negative past experiences. To collect a baseline, we also had a condition where participants did not view a video at all. Next, we asked the participants to read a response from the applicant to the prompt, "Describe your day-to-day life as a college student." This response was either written abstractly, using more adjectives and broad general language, or concretely, providing more factual details about specific actions or events. For example, the abstract response would include, "Each class lecture is inspiring and teaches me something I never knew before," while the concrete response would include a sentence like, "I wake up at 7 a.m. to get to my 8 a.m. finance class." We then asked participants to rate the applicants on 2 measures of power: perceived power and power affordance. While both are included within the broad term for power, perceived power refers to the perception of an individual's influence to control outcomes for others currently, while power affordance is defined as the degree to which others would be willing to grant power to an individual. We address perceived power with questions like, how much do you agree with the sentence, "This person is important?" While we address power affordance with questions like, how much do you agree with the sentence, "This person would make an effective leader?" In our results, we found that participants were less willing to give power to an applicant if they watched the negative video, when compared to the positive video or not watching a video at all. We also found no effect of abstract language on perceived power or power affordance. This finding suggests that perceived power is not affected by abstract language, contradicting previous studies on the topic. To address this discrepancy, future studies could investigate how abstract language is conveyed to the participant and whether this influences perceptions of power and power affordance. Our findings also suggest that first impressions have a large impact on a person's potential to lead, and that a negative first impression would lead to less power being afforded to that individual. To extend these findings, an interesting follow-up study could focus on the role of negative impressions on power affordance and leadership. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.